All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the Skyline Cup tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division. I'm at my house sitting on the back porch. You might hear some traffic go by. That's all right. Let's go to hole number 6 and check it out. Took a little bit of a break there. I had some work to do. All right. Quarterback sniper trying to curl down into this hole. We can definitely get down into that hole with a katana. You can use a quasar. In one-on-one play I use a quasar on this, but here's the deal. Your red line here, you really need your red line down here on this island. You need at least half the island so that you can maneuver around and tighten it up and get on. If you're too far back, what happens is you're in that in-between where if you don't put any topspin on it, it could end up short, or if you don't put any backspin on it, it's going to end up long. It's just it gets weird when you're back further in these types of areas. So the goal is to get at least half the island, and the more of the island you can get, I mean, if you can get it where you got the whole island, your red line's in front of the island, that's optimal. So if you bring a kingmaker, you can do that, and you don't have to get super deep into the hole. But if you bring a katana, you can still do that, but you got to get deeper into this hole. So you can compensate for what you're going to lose on the other end by making sure you pick up that distance, but this is a tough hole, so if you're going to bring a katana, you got to commit to it. So I'm definitely going to bring my accurate bag, and I'm going to bring a katana. We're going to go out and try and just knock it out. There's a serious albie shot here if you can get past this drive. So the drive is all important here. It's one shot at a time. First goal is to make the drive, and when I brought the club, the second club, it works if I make this drive. If I don't make this drive, then I would have been better off bringing a big dog or something to help me out as far as distance. So I have to get down into the hole in order for my wood to become effective. So I've committed to making this shot. See how our opponent does. Putting some curl on it. Isn't it perfect? And right there is the troublesome spot. If you can get past that, that was excellent. Nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, I'm going to use a katana. I'm going to use just about everything I can get on it. I want to be at least 3 rings out. I don't really like using I'm going to use just, I guess, just debating about the top spin there. So there's max. We don't need max. Isn't it perfect? The fear is right there hitting the rough. If you hit the rough right there, if you curled it around, if you didn't have enough forward distance and you curled it around too much, you'll clip that. So with lower level extra miles, you'll find yourself where you're down there and a straight shot almost looks like it'll make it, but on the back end it'll roll into the rough on the other side. So you got to get that curl on there, but there's not enough room. So you're going to have to, even though it sounds counterintuitive, you have to pull back further away from that edge and give your curl an opportunity to get working, because it'll work for you on every successive bounce. And so if you can make that first bounce, then every bounce after that curl is going to play in, and you can pick up. You have to move further back when you're trying to use curl. You got to give yourself room. Okay, I want that distance, but I want to be about, yard and a half away inside of that hole. Alright, let's see how much room I got here. Okay, I got right where I want to be. I'm going to go right at it. It's a 4-4 with my sniper. I'm right at max club. So I'm going to do a 4-4. You just need to hit it perfect. Yeah, I hit great. Great to the right. One ring. And it went great to the right. We got that hole surrounded though, between me and the opponent. Let's check our opponent out. Excellent. Beast Mode 2, Special Han. Alright, that's what an eagle looks like. This hole has been hole number 9 in several tournaments, and it feels weird playing it mid-tournament or mid-set of 9. Well, this is a tough hole that eats a lot of people's lunch, and it's really it's ate my lunch several times as well, but it really is a pretty easy hole if you just trust your clubs. And I think it's much better to bring a quarterback. On my lower level account, I can get that same area down there, but I don't have a sniper, so I'm having to bring a big dog. So I don't have quite as good a look at Albie as I do here, but the eagle is still pretty easy. Alright, that was hole 6. No, excuse me. That was hole 6 of the Skyline Cup tournament and the opening round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.